I would like to introduce you to another one of our friends, a member of the village, a board member, Kevin Johnson.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for coming. It's been an amazing night. Denise has done an amazing job. For those of you who haven't run into the whirling dervish, dressed in black, you soon will. I was originally not on the program, and I just felt I had to at least say something. And so I went to Denise and I said, Denise, can I have some time? She said, okay, you can have 60 seconds. And I said, well, thinking to myself, I need more time than that. I need 15 minutes, 20 minutes at least. I can't sum it up that quickly. And the negotiation began. So my understanding is I have 2 minutes. Those of you who negotiated with Denise, you'll understand. I think I actually did pretty well. So in my 2 minutes, I'm going to take the first minute to tell you why I got involved with Bridge the Gap. And then the second minute, paying tribute, hopefully, although I'll never be able to do it to the extent they deserve it, to Denise, or to Denny, to Pastor Small, and to Bob Hunter, who have done an amazing job and continue to inspire us all. So, my first minute. I stand before you a very fortunate person. Because of the interest of individuals who really had no reason to help me, I was able to get a really good education and to get an outstanding job and become very successful with a great family. And I really owe it all to people who decided that they cared about me. And I will never forget those people. And as I reached a point in my life where I could start to think about helping others, I was fortunate enough to meet Bob Hunter and Denny and Pastor Small. And I remember the first time I sat down with them to talk about getting more involved with Bridge the Gap, Bob told me a story. And I'm probably not going to get it exactly right, Bob, but since I'm up here, it's my story. I'm going to tell it the way I remember it. As I remember it, we were sitting down talking about how Bridge the Gap got started. And Bob said that he and Pastor Small and Denny were sitting lamenting the fact that the kids in Marin City needed help. And they didn't know what to do. And Bob turned to Pastor Small and said, I can help. And Denny said, I can help too. And Pastor Small said, well, I guess you're right. I guess we have a tutoring program. And they started with 3 kids, is my understanding, 18 years ago. And that program has expanded dramatically, as you see. And it's turned into what you saw in the video. Our vision is, as a board, is to continue to grow that, to move it to the high school level. Our strength has been K through 8, and we have identified that our kids need more help, and we don't want to let them go when they get to high school. And you've heard the statistics about how well the kids do that have been part of Bridge the Gap. What you haven't heard is what happens to the kids that have not been part of Bridge the Gap. So for that 80% that make it through high school, for those that don't, the numbers are much, much worse. 25%, 20%. It's really sad. And I applaud Denny and Pastor Small and Bob because they saw a need and they said, we're going to do something about it. And they did. And that's the attitude that we approach everything. The other thing that really inspired me in terms of joining Bridge the Gap is it's an open door policy. Bridge the Gap will help any kid that wants help. And I think that's a really amazing spirit and approach to trying to help all kids. And so it's not just helping the kids who are already doing really well. It's if you walk through the door and you want help, we will help you because we believe in you. So, in closing, because I think my time is almost up, Denise is not quite giving me the hook, but I think it's coming. I would just say, Denny, Bob, I think you're over here, Pastor Small, I know you're over there. for your vision, your dedication, your hard work, and your energy. You're an inspiration to all of us, and you have changed the lives of so many people in Marin City, the kids, their families, the community, and thank you all.